All right, people, so now you can see I'm done sewing the back yoke line, and I'm also done sewing my bustier. I have my yoke, everything is in there. So the next thing I will do now is to place my lace. Okay, so I'm making use of this lace fabric, and I'm going to place it right on top. Okay, so I'll quickly place my lace right now, and we'll be back for our fitting issues. Then we'll sew the sides, give it a good press, and sew the shoulder seam. You can see right here I have my laces placed on my fabric. Okay, so I've placed everything, and I have some placed very close to the mesh, as you can see. So that is what it's going to look like at the back piece with the extended shoulder and sleeve. So I'll take this away because we want to start off our fitting issues right now. So I want to start fitting from my front dress. Okay, so from my front dress I'll be taking my bust span measurement. So I have my bust span measurement at 9 inches, and I'm working with bust 44. So divide by 2 is 22. 22 minus 9 is going to give me 6.5. So I just mark my 6.5. So I'll come from the bust apex. I'll also take another 6.5. So I'm going to mark it out with my chalk. Then on the waist, I'm working with waist 40. Divide by 2 is 20. So from one dart to another, I will take the dart already first. So I have 7.5. So 20 minus 7.5 would give me 12.5. So divide by 2. From one other dart, I'm going to mark 6.25. So that is how I'm going to fit the lining as well. So I'm going to fit the lining that way. So I'm fitting the front dress, as you can see here. And I'll use my pattern ruler to mark out for accuracy. And I'm going to sew on top of my chalk lines. Okay, so we are done with the front. So coming over to the back, you are going to turn and fit the wrong side of the back. You can see me turning and fitting the wrong side of the back. So I'm going to practically repeat every process, but this time around I'm doing divide by 4. So bust 44 divide by 4, I have 11 plus 1 inch is 12 inches. 1 inch is for zipper allowance. Waist 40 divided by 4 plus 1 inch is 11 for zip. So I'm going to fit this way for each and every one of them. That's how I'm going to fit each and every one of them. So I'll quickly do that now and sew them together, give them a good press. So I'll just pick up the one I've fitted now, the back of this. I'll place on top of this, secure with my pin, and run my stitches, open them up and give them a good press, and then we'll proceed to the sewing of the down part. People, so now I'm done sewing the bodice front and back, and I've given it a good press. As you can see right there, I opened up my seams. So we want to have our embellishment. Okay, so this embellishment is going to come right now at this stage. So just as it is on the thumbnail, I'm going to sew. So that is why I left some spaces. I did not sew to the end, the right side to the left side. So I'm going to my machine now and I'm going to sew down. Okay, I'm going to sew down, but before I do that, I'm going to sew the down piece of this skirt. I'm sewing the down piece of this skirt right away. So I'll sew this to this right away for the front, because this embellishment is going to be done at the front. So once I'm done joining this now, I'll go back to my machine. I'm going to place this, you know, the way it is on the thumbnail, like that, according to my design, from the under bust line. Okay, so that is why you need some spaces, so you can be able to sew this and close it up later. So I'll just join this and sew this, and I'll bring it back